If you're buying in Portugal, you are most likely not fairly represented. In the US, buyer's agency is standard. The buyer has their agent, the seller has theirs. Both sides are fairly represented. In Portugal, the law is very clear about the relationship between the agency and the seller, but there is nothing on the books about buyer representation. No agency is obligated to accept a buyer's agent. Let me give you an example. Last month, a couple from the Netherlands asked me to represent them on a house near Lagos. They had inquired on the listing on Idealista weeks before we ever spoke. That single inquiry registered their email in the listing agency's database. When I called to organize the viewing, the agency refused the registration and I couldn't represent them, even though the client specifically expressed his intention to work with a buyer agent. Why is this allowed? While in Portugal, the seller pays 100% of the commission, the listing agency has no legal obligation to share that fee with the buyer's agent. So, as much as they can, they don't. The buyer ends up negotiating with the only agent in the room who is paid by and works for the seller. How can he objectively negotiate the best price for the buyer? So if you want to be fairly represented in Portugal, here's the rule. Don't inquire directly on listings. Find a buyer's agent first, then send your agent the listings you're interested in. They make first contact, they're registered as your representative, and your interests are protected through the whole process. If you're looking for an agent that will work transparently and in your best interest, feel free to reach out. See you soon. Bye-bye.